What's going on, guys? Shane here. In this video, we're going to be doing stretches for flexibility, focusing on high kicks, okay? So these are the exact stretches that I did in Taekwondo class and that I continue to do so that I can get my kicks high and stay flexible. Now, make sure before you do these static stretches, these hold stretches, you have to do a warm-up first. You can't do these cold, okay? So we did a warm-up right here. Make sure you watch this video. Do that complete warm-up. Take a hot shower, do something so that your muscles are warm, and then you can do these stretches, okay? So here we go. To get it started, I'm gonna blow through these just for the sake of time, but I want you to do these stretches twice, 30 seconds each, okay? So each stretch you'll be doing for a minute, okay? So here we go. First stretch we're gonna do, feet together, legs straight. If you have to bend your knees, that's fine. Go as far down as you can to touch your toes. If you can put your hands flat on the ground, okay? If you have to grab your ankles, all right, or your back of your knees, whatever you do, just try to keep those legs as straight as possible and coming as far down as you can. You feel that stretch go right up the hamstring, okay? Next one we're going to do, we're going to widen up the stance a little bit, okay? And we're just going to go straight forward. Okay, we're going to hold here. We're going to go over here, and then we're going to go to the other side, okay? So again, I want you to do each one of these stretches 30 seconds. So we're holding here for 30. Whether you're touching flat or you're holding your hands and you're pulling yourself in by the ankles, you can pull yourself in for an extra stretch, or you can just let your upper body do the work, just sort of pull yourself down. So what you're going to do, you're going to stand up, you're going to come and turn your stance out to the side, and you're going to go into a deep lunge here. Now keep this leg straight, and you feel a nice stretch. Here, what we're doing is stretching the hip flexors, okay? So we're trying to push this hip down. The one with the straight leg, push that down to the ground, and you'll feel a nice stretch here, okay? Then we switch and we go to the other side, okay? Stretch that hip flexor again. So drag that leg back, push this hip down to the ground. You feel it right in here. We're coming back the other way. Now we're going to do straight leg now, a little bit more narrow of a stance, and we're just straightening the leg out, okay? The wider your stance and the more you keep that heel flat on the ground, you're going to feel that stretch right in the calf muscle, okay? Calves are another big muscle, big important muscle in the legs, so you got to make sure they're flexible. Okay, so just stretching again, 30 seconds. Then we'll switch. We'll go to the other side. Straighten this leg out as much as possible. Keep that heel flat to the ground. It's the only way you're going to be able to stretch that calf. From here, what I like to do is I'll lunge over to one side. This toe will go up in the air. This leg will be flat, and I just hold here. Okay, 30 seconds on this side. Then we'll come up, and then we'll switch, and we'll go to the other side. Okay. Now, since we're close, we're just going to sit down. As a beginner, you can tuck your leg in here. A little more advanced, you can pull your leg in the back. This is going to go more for that split stance. You're going to feel a nice stretch throughout the hips. And then we're going to lean to the right side, okay? So pull yourself in towards your toes as low as you can go. Again, 30-second hold. With all of these stretches, remember, you want to go to the point where you're feeling a nice stretch, but don't overdo it, okay? From here, we're going to go straight forward, pull yourself in, and then from here, we're just going to lean back. Okay, as far as you can. If you can lay all the way flat, that's good. Just make sure you're getting a good stretch, all right? Don't force anything. Okay, and then the last one we're going to do is come over top, and we're going to stretch this way. Okay, you should feel a stretch down your back even. All right, holding that there. Then you're going to switch. You're going to go to the other side, okay? So this leg is going to fold back or in, whatever feels more comfortable, whatever you can do. Okay, so just for demonstration, I'll keep this one tucked. We're going to go to the foot first, okay? Then we go forward, and then we're going to come up and over top. Good. From here, let's keep it in a butterfly stance, so both feet flat together. We're going to pull your heels in close to your body, and you want to try to get your knees down to the ground as flat as possible. This is especially going to help for jiu-jitsu, too. If there's any Eddie Bravo fans out there, the rubber guard, this is really going to help stretching, flexibility in the groin. Okay, you're going to go as flat as you can. I like to pull up on the toes, and if you have to push down on your knees, whatever you have to do to get them down as far as you can, okay, try to get them flat to the ground. That's the best. If you can only get to here, that's fine too, okay? To where you feel that stretch, again, 30 seconds, twice. Okay, from here, we're going to go to a straddle stance. As far as you can go. This is probably where most people will be at, and that's okay. Once you get a little more flexible, once you do this more often, you will be able to go in a complete 180, straight leg, toes up in the air. And again, we're going to go to the left for 30, then we go forward for 30, and then we go to the right for 30, and then we start all over. Left, center, right. Okay, from here, now we're going to straighten the legs out, completely straight. We're going to hit the hamstrings again. The straddle stance is better for, high roundhouse kicks, high side kicks. This is going to be better for front kicks. Okay, imagine I'm throwing a front kick, boom, here like this. But to be able to snap that kick straight out And to be able to kick it high, we need flexibility in the hamstring. So that's what we're going to do here. Keeping the legs straight, no bend in the knees. All we're doing is falling forward. Pull yourself in as low as you can. And again, 30 seconds twice. Give yourself just about a 10-second break in between of these stretches and then go into the next set. And then that wraps up the flexibility for throwing high kicks. Again, think about it. I like to break it down like that. When I'm down and I'm doing a straddle stretch, okay, it's very similar to throwing a side kick like that. If I were to fall flat on the ground, it's very similar to doing a high side kick, okay? So if you can get in this motion and hold it here for 30 seconds, then you'll be able to stand up, boom, and do that easy, okay? Side kicks, roundhouse kicks, and then front kicks, boom, are gonna be more hamstring. So you wanna do more stretches like this and stretch those muscles so you can get those kicks up nice and high. It starts in the lower abs, the hips, even the lower back, the hamstrings, the glutes, the quadriceps, and then the calves. Okay, so make sure everything lower body is stretched out. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Remember to warm up before you do your static stretches. Warm up with a dynamic stretch and never bounce. They call that ballistic stretching. So never rock into it, okay, because then you risk pulling something. You don't want to do that. And for more stretches and exercises like this, I will be guiding you through it step by step live at My Fight Gym. We do this all the time. It's fun. We got a bunch of people in there, and I'll be able to track your progress as you do it. So click the link in the description. It'll take you right to the channel. You can get signed up, start your free 2-week trial. From there, if you don't like it, you can cancel your membership at any time. Give it a try. I guarantee you'll love it. So until then, I'm Shane. Fight Tips.